All right, well, kind of looking around the garage here, see what we need before we go to the store. I think, here, check it out. I still have another bag of the soil pep, and then I found I needed some soil acidifier for like my blueberries. Found a full bag of that. And then I also found a bag of this Yard Mastery. What is this one? Flagship, maybe? Yeah. Oh, and you also might be wondering what grass I have. I have the same grass in the front and the back. I have perennial ryegrass. I think I used Hat Trick last season, and then I overseeded with some Fireball. So it's Hat Trick, Fireball, and then I've also got, this one's the Hat Trick, or excuse me, this one's the Fireball, Hat Trick, and then this is a turf type tall fescue, I believe. I think that's what this one is. But yeah, the Fireball and the Hat Trick, both of those do great out here in northern Utah. And I think, like, most of the time that grass is green under the snow. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, if I rake snow back, it's green under there, and it's like about this tall. So it's always thriving. Really good grass. We'll do some tricks in the summertime, make sure that it doesn't go dormant when everyone else's grass in the neighborhood's going to look horrible, of course. But yeah, we'll take care of that. I'll show you how to set it, or how much the water and stuff like that, or when the water. But yeah, this is the, I showed in the video yesterday, but this is some of the stuff we'll be starting with. This Humic 12, some root growth stimulator, and then I've got a big, huge thing of iron. If I need anything else, I'll grab it from the store today if I see it. But we are going to get some weed control stuff and some pre-emergent. But I think I got everything. Pretty sure I got everything. Let's go ahead and cruise to the store. First place that I'm gonna go to is this IFA, the farm store. So hopefully it's, they have the pre-emergent that we're looking for, but you know how that goes. Probably gonna go there and they're not gonna have anything that I'm looking for, right? But as I was walking out of the house right now, I legitimately opened the door on one side of the Jeep, and my coffee dropped out of the side panel thing and spilt all over the garage. So that was nice. So I just got done cleaning that up. That was a lot of fun. All right, I think we'll take the back roads here. But my town, very small town, we do have like In-N-Out Burger and Culver's and a lot of different fast food places. We have multiple Walmarts and stuff like that. So we have like a little bit of everything out here. But there's no guaranteed that every time I go to a store that you're actually gonna get what you need. Even the Walmart's out of stock on a lot of stuff all the time, so that doesn't help. But that's why I've got fruit trees, and we'll be doing a garden on the side of the house as a project and stuff like that. Two of those pre-emergents that I'm looking for, it's gonna be a granular, or it's gonna be, well, both of the ones I'm looking for are granulars, but the chemicals that I'm looking for are totally opposite. And one's way better for turf, whereas the one that you kind of see that's mass produced, and I'll show you these chemical names as soon as we get to the store, but I'll show you how to look them up too, and see what you're getting. Because some of the stuff that they have in the big box stores, like this weed and feed and the stuff that they're selling people, like some of it works great as long as you're getting the right chemicals. I only want to put stuff that's going to work, not just throw it all over my yard. So, you know, because I do have a young baby at home, and he's a toddler, but he likes to get his hands in everything. So I've got to look out for him. Check it out. Let's see if I can get this out. This is Utah for you. Nothing but cows and mountains, green pastures at this time of year. Golf course was open, but you know, it's looking quite nice right now for the landscape. This is the spot right here. See if I can zoom in for you. Maybe that'll help. So that's it right there. IFA Country Store since 1923. This is like my go-to store. I always come here before I order anything online, and it's because usually I can find something that I need or that I'm going to use at like a customer's house or something like that. All right, it's starting to rain here, so this is the perfect time to do this. But here's the big three: are the prodiamine, the pendimethyline, and dimension. If you want granular. I'm looking for dimension by high yield. So hopefully they have that. There's two different ones that high yield makes. They make this one. This one's listed on the website. Of course, they have like a whole pallet of them in stock. Any farmer out here or anybody that knows anything about weed prevention, they're probably not buying this stuff. But the one that you do want is this one right here, which is going to be your pre-emergent, and it works as a post-emergent as well. I think you have about 4 weeks after the spring, like actual season starts though. So it's literally just giving you more time. But this one right here, you can get this one on Do My Own, or you can do your research as well and just find your best price for it. But this is a good one because it's got dimension in it. And it's a granular, and I like using granulars unless I'm using like iron and stuff like that. But you know, that's just a preference. Plus a lot of the iron and stuff that I do order, a lot of times it already comes so that I can mix it anyways. I'm gonna have to spray it anyways. But that's the way that I like to put down my pre-emergents, and it's because the weather here, I know like right now, like it's bugging me. I wish I would have come here earlier because it's raining right now. Now it should rain later tonight, but that's why I like putting the granular down. So it just slowly just takes that in. It gets it into the soil, it gets it into the compaction and like all those areas. And then if I come back and aerate and do it, which I probably will, I might even spot shot some stuff, like just bam, 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 whatever I see, just some kills all, whatever, as long as it's not on the grass. And then I'll come back and I'll put more prune just in the bushes. I don't put prune on the grass, just in the bushes, because it has that other chemical in it. This one, what's it called? I don't even know where it is. I don't even need to bring it up because you don't want that one. But it is called, if it says TRI on it, FULRALIN, trifluorine, I don't know how to say it. Don't get that one. Get the one that's got dimension in it, or the prodiamine. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Anyways, let's go in here. Let's see what they got. If they don't have it, you're going to just see me in the garage, and then we're going to go over some other stuff. See, there's all these people over there buying all the stuff that doesn't work, or the stuff that you don't want, and then look at the aisle over here. There's absolutely nobody over here. There's a good insecticide right here. Suspend. I recommend that one for sure. Where's another one? So you got your tenacity right there. Hopefully we won't need that. So let's see. think this is what we need. Nope, that's the one you don't want. That's the try, whatever it's called. Oh, see, there's another one. I don't want that. All right, so I think we're good. Here, I'll show you what I got. Here, check this out. They did not have what I was looking for, but I ended up getting a big bag of this stuff right here. And it's kind of raining and stuff, so I'll get back to my garage and I'll show you exactly what I got. All right, well, just got back real quick. Get this good stuff out. Dimension. This is the stuff. Dimension. Real good stuff. Highly recommend you pick up some of this, get it down. I don't know where you live at, but around here, I've still got time, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it down. I might do it later. Maybe I'll add to the video, but let's go walk the yard real quick. All right. Let's see how it's looking. All right. Not looking bad. It's greening up over here, even though we haven't done anything. Next project that's coming up, video for this. All right. Yeah, there's our robin bird that's been hanging out back here. And everything's looking good. These are looking fresh. Grass is looking good over here. And this side we're looking good as well. All right, so I decided I'm going to prune that one bush in the front that I forgot about. Still got to do that. So we'll prune that real quick and then we'll wrap up the video. But I hope you enjoyed my little shopping spree on the Pre-Emergent and kind of like what to look for. And you know, if you've got any questions on that, feel free to reach out to me. And or if you know some stuff, put that in the comments and let me know about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's go out here. I'll grab my bag, of course. I haven't made the mistake of leaving anything outside yet, but eventually that's going to happen. I think I've done it with a rake, but got the bag. Let's cruise outside. All right, so back up here in the front. I'll show you what's going on. All right, so you can see nice little rain coming down right now, but I'm going to be pruning this one right here. We'll get it pruned up. And I'm gonna come about that much off. You can kind of see where it's more dense right there. I'm just gonna, just like that. All right, well, that was it. Make sure you always wipe these things off. If you could jump from bush to bush. Right now it doesn't really matter because it's so cold out, but you don't want to transfer disease on your blades from one to the next. And then also, I just wipe them down with alcohol, and then I have some cleaner that I use. But you also, when you're cutting these things, because my climate here, it's so cold right now for spring, it honestly, it barely feels like spring. I'm not afraid to prune these right now, but generally I usually do it when it's a little bit colder, but it's been pretty cold when it's raining especially. So that's why I've been doing it, because I don't want it to get a disease or something like that or not heal. But these things right here, this thing, I mean, you can see the mess that it leaves from all its little yellow flowers and all that stuff, but this thing's pretty awesome. You'll see though, you're gonna see how crazy big it gets. I think it has yellow and white flowers. Can't remember the name of this one right now, but you'll see it. It'll look real nice. And now you can see all that green down there that was being covered up. Super important. Now that can get light and it knows it's spring, but we're all good now. Got all that old dead growth off of it. All right, well, once again, a little bit worn out, not as tough of a day today, but got the pre-emergent, got that dimension. Little shopping spree that was going on today. Glad I got that on the way out though. Was able to find what I was looking for. And this is pre and post emergent, so awesome. And I still got plenty of time to get it down. So I don't know where you live, but wherever your zone is, where your climate, make sure you get your pre-emergent down, because most of the people back east, they did it a while back. So I don't know, but wherever you live, let me know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share, do what you do. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've